WavyOcho. I'm gonna react to how Yeat escaped the underground.
These past 2 years, the underground rap scene has felt the most alive it's been since 2016. Along with the help of TikTok, we've seen countless up-and-coming rappers emerge. However, while they have all been making their own moves, whether for better or worse, one artist was able to rise above the pack and break through to the next level. Yeat's come up and rise to fame was honestly one of the fastest we've ever seen from a rapper. With now over 12 million monthly listeners on Spotify, currently on one of the most hyped tours, constant placements on the biggest playlists, and with just about everything he does seeming to go viral, there is no doubt that Yeat has officially hit the mainstream. In a time when the music industry feels oversaturated and we're constantly flooded with new artists, Yeat's come up is that much more impressive. It's really crazy how fast he blew up. I won't be going into much detail here about Yeat's actual story, seeing as I've already done a 30-minute video on exactly that, but rather we'll be covering the key reasons why Yeat skyrocketed past his peers, leaving arguably all of them in the dust. So how did this 23-year-old strawberry mango vape fan,
Oh, shit, I'm 23. He the same age.
with some questionable facial hair and interesting tattoos, now become the hottest new rapper out, literally streaming more than everyone combined in the Best New Artist category at the Grammys? As simple as it sounds, the first reason is just because of his music. One thing you have to respect is that Yeat's blown up directly as a result of the art he creates. Sure, he's had some help from memes, which we'll get into more in a second, but in an era where so many artists use social media antics and drama to increase their streams, it's refreshing to see a guy like Yeat solely focus on music.
What is clout? I don't like clout. I just be in the house all day. I don't even leave my house.
Yeat stays completely out of the public.
That's a fact. Me too, bro. Me too. I stay in the house.
He says only leaving the house to perform. It's very evident in the amount of music he drops. Yeat has now released a total of 12 projects these past 4 years alone. And these aren't just short little albums either, seeing as many of them are over 20 tracks.
You know, another thing I noticed is that you be having like 20 songs on your project.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that every time. Cause I have so much music. Cause I make so much music, it don't make sense for me to like hold out. Like,
So you are gonna be someone that drops a lot.
yeah.
Yeat's approach of consistently feeding his fans new music makes up for the lack of him ever leaving the house, as well as the lack of media presence Yeat has. Like, he legit only has this one sit-down interview with OGM. Today, if you're a rapper, you honestly have to really try and keep your name in people's mouths as much as possible if you want to stay relevant. Combine no social media presence along with not dropping music frequently, and it's easy to see why rappers fall off in the eyes of the public. Now, there are rare exceptions to this, such as guys like Playboy Cardi, but while I wouldn't say Yeat is quite as big yet, he has achieved that sort of mysterious aura around him in his career, which, if done right, leaves fans anticipating your next move even more.
This area was closed off because of a concert going on there with rapper Yeat was performing. That's what we're hearing. The crowd grew to a lot, and we've been told that parts of that area were shut down. You can see
Yeat has his own style and swag, from the way he dresses and talks down to his actual music itself. Yeat's music is often described as rage, although with each new album he continues to prove his versatility, with a sound definitely inspired by two of his biggest
Future, Young Thug. I like Future more than Young Thug. Young Thug is music, like I said in the past vids, is dirt. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna lie.
inspirations, Young Thug and Future, as well as Whole Lotta Red, which so many new rappers are. Producers like Benny X and Filthy have helped shape Yeat's sound, and again, it's constantly evolving. His new album Afterlife would officially sell 54,000 units in its first week, despite no big rollout and with NBA Youngboy as the only feature. 54K is more than a lot of, quote, mainstream rappers in today's game, and that's much more than his previous underground comparisons. Yeat and his team have done a tremendous job of building his brand. While yes, music is important, when you really think about it though, we as fans are attracted to artists because of their brand and image. Travis Scott and his aesthetic is a perfect example, or again, Playboi Carti. From Yeat's fashion style of constantly wearing turbans and masks, to then the way he talks using words like twizzy, lagiki, or his obsession with tonkas, Yeat's style and personality is definitely unique.
I like cereal. I like Frosted Flakes.
How many bowls a day do you think you're on right now for Frosted Flakes?
Do y'all like Frosted Flakes? Let me know down below, bro. Do y'all like Frosted Flakes?
13, 14. No concern for diabetes? No? Nah.
Yeat has this mysterious knack that almost everything he does seems to go viral. Let's be honest, the youth loves Yeat and TikTok has played a huge role in how popular he's become. Along with multiple tracks first blowing up on the app, immediately jump-starting his career, of course there was also the Minions song and the super viral trend that it created. It's pretty crazy to think that a Yeat song was used in an official Minions trailer. And not only that, but then it actually helped the movie shatter box office records. The entire Minions and Yeat collaboration was all the result of Lyrical Lemonade owner Cole Bennett, who has now shot 3 music videos with Yeat after first meeting thanks to Zach Bia. Now, if you don't know who Zach Bia is, that's a whole different story which I've also actually covered, but basically he's one of the most connected people in LA in terms of A-list celebrity access at age 26.
You know how people talk about seeding lists for clothes? It's like we're also seeding out the music.
Yeah.
So like we'd be like the first people to play a song or play an artist before they blew up, and it's like we're in this room with 100 people, and 95 of them are some of the 95 most influential people in the world.
Ever since signing Yeat to his Field Trip Records label in 2021, Zach Bia and his team have been making every correct move with Yeat's career. Not only has Zach linked Yeat with some massive industry connections such as Drake, but the way he's handled Yeat's image has worked to perfection. We've turned down a lot of things. Basically everything actually, Zach says. We've always opted to do things our own way, passing on interview opportunities or passing on festivals and opting for our own smaller tour run. Yeat has rejected multiple big offers to perform at major festivals such as Rolling Loud, or like Zach said, to keep Yeat's shows more exclusive. And honestly, that's about the smartest move ever in my opinion. If you saw my True History of Yeat video, I talked about how Yeat was not a very good performer at the time. He looked super shy and nervous at most of his shows. However, choosing to practice in front of smaller crowds has definitely improved Yeat's stage presence from what I've seen. Yeat kicked off his 2023 North American tour a few weeks ago in March, although I've only seen videos of it so far, such as this one from my guy Everything Colossal. It already looks much better than his previous 2 Alive tour last year. Like, the stage production alone is a huge step up. While I still wouldn't say Yeat is by any means a great performer, at least yet, you can tell he has got more confident on stage. Each show the crowds look crazy, with even dads getting lit in the mosh pits as Yeat runs around screaming, "I want Bentley, I want money."
Everybody wants money, you are.
Yeat is not going away anytime soon. Through his consistent work ethic and smart management moves, he has officially outgrown the label of underground. Although there are no guarantees in today's world of entertainment, I think it's safe to say that Yeat will be around for at least the next few years. As he continues to evolve and reach new audiences every single day, there's no telling what the future holds for Yeat.
Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the vibes. Wait for checking out you are.